Alrighty, welcome back to field number 9 from the Tinsley Athletic Complex out here in beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana. This is pool play of the Division I Ozone DYB World Series, and game number 2 over here today pits Virginia out of Halifax County versus Longview, Texas, just down the road a hair. Winners out of Texas. And you're getting a good look at the starting pitcher for Longview. That is lefty Logan Biddle. He's going to be your starter today, and I'll set your defense up here in just a second. I've got to write down this Virginia lineup because the printout is missing some ink here. So give me just a second so I can finish getting prepared here. While I do that, thank you for tuning in, and remind you to share the feed so we can get as many folks watching these young men as we possibly can. And a reminder that here in pool play, it is time. We're going to go 90 minutes today, not the 6 innings we are used to. Now, we could go 6 innings depending on how effective and quickly the starting pitchers work, but unlikely. Either way, here we go. Defense behind Biddle. Out in left field, Parker Manshak. Center field, Jalen Brooks. Right field, Mason Hackler. Third baseman is going to be, I don't see a third baseman on here. Give me just a second here. And he's not in this position, so I can't tell you. We'll move on to shortstop. Camden Estes, second base. Doesn't have him listed either. Okay, I see what we have here. 2 in place of second base and 3 in place of third base. Carson Payne at second base. Shortstop Camden Estes. First baseman is going to be Kason Amos. Number 4, Mims is first base. Alrighty, I'm through that. We'll figure it out as we get to the plate. Cam Saunders, we're going to lead things off here for this Virginia squad. Takes the first pitch in there from Biddle for a strike, and he's working quickly. That's driven to the third baseman, caught on a hop, thrown over. 2-pitch out. Nice play there by the third baseman. It looks like that's number 16, Kason Amos, over at third base. And Longview, Texas, with 1 down now, 2 outs. That was Cam Sanders. So West Shotwell, the center fielder, left on left, takes a first pitch strike, and there looked like it had a little two-seam action from the starting pitcher, Logan Biddle. The 0-1. That just misses away. And again, click share. Share, share, share. Everybody watching, I'd like you to click share just one time for me. Get a big crowd on this Wednesday morning / afternoon. Little one-hopper to the shortstop. Barehanded it. And dug out at first. What a play. That is Camden Estes over there at shortstop. And the first baseman over there, Bryson Mims, bails him out. Funny hop, one-handed, throws it over. And Cam Brooks steps up to the plate. Cam is wearing number 8 today, playing shortstop. First pitch from Biddle misses. It's 1-0. That two-seamer misses. 2-0. So Brooks is ahead, and I suspect this young man could put a charge in one if he's early. And now it's 3-0. And he takes that high. So first base runner of the day is going to come via the walk for Virginia as Cam Brooks makes his way down to first.
Number 27.
And Graham Hall doing the catching for this Virginia team. Gonna have to take his gear off at the plate. Steps in left on left here. Number 27 runner on first. In the first game we saw today, every single base runner to reach was often running on the first pitch. Throw over. And Brooks is back in plenty of time. Longview in red, Virginia in blue. And he's off and running on the first pitch. And that ball's thrown into center field. And Brooks steals without a throw. I guess there was a throw, but it wasn't close. And that ball missed, or did it? Scratch that, it did not. 0-1 count coming. Runner in scoring position now, 2 downs. And that catches the outside of the plate. So Biddle is a strike away from getting this Texas team back to the dugout. Still tied at 0. It's going to take a single here. Runner's off and running. They're going to throw down. No, they're not. He's stolen third base without a throw. As the 0-2 misses high. And Brooks is way on via the walk. 3 pitches later is on third base. And Biddle's got to come after the hitter here. 1-2. Curveball. He was able to get out of the way. It's 2-2. Two pitch, good swing at a good fastball, fouled out of play. 2-2. That misses high, and the runner thought about it, but he stays put. And the count's now full. So Biddle, 4 pitches into his outing, had 2 down, and now he's facing a full count and pitch number 16 coming. And it's a good one on the outside corner and fouled out of play. The lefty will head to the mound and get set for another 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 swinging, looked like a little slider. And that's it for the top of the first. Texas heads to the dugout, still 0-0. You're watching the O-Zone Division I DYB World Series live here on the official DYB Facebook page. Alrighty, welcome back. And that is Jacob Allen. Number 6, going to be the starting pitcher for this Halifax County, Virginia team. And I'll remind you, pool play does not count towards the record in bracket play. So a loss here doesn't necessarily hurt you as far as that goes, although the winning team does move towards the first round of elimination play as a home team in the next round, and kind of determines some seeding for all intents and purposes. And of course, you don't want to start your tournament out with a loss. And we're timed at 90 minutes. Not going to go 6 in all likelihood. And the leadoff hitter for Texas is going to be Logan Biddle, the opposing starting pitcher. And for those of you watching on Longview Game Day, we appreciate you tuning in. I sent it your way because all 11 of these Texas players go to school in the Longview ISD School District and will be broadcast on this page over the course of the next 4 years plus. So all future Lobos. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, we are live here from Bossier City, Louisiana.
Number 10, Logan Biddle.
So Logan Biddle's ready, and so is Jacob Allen. First pitch from Allen to Biddle on the way. Taken for a strike, outside corner. And the second pitch dots the corner as well. Allen ahead quickly, 0-2. He tries to backdoor a breaking ball, but released it a little early. 1-2 coming. Another one outside. He's trying to stay outside on Biddle. He's accomplished that so far, but now counts even at 2. And pitch number 5 of the AB coming here. Taken for a ball. So Biddle works it back full. Swings at a curveball, big rip. Strike 3, out number 1 for Allen. And Biddle goes down swinging, and Carson Payne makes his way to the plate. Carson's playing second base for the Lobos today. Sorry, for Texas today. Won't be the last time I do that. So 1 down now. Pitch number 7 coming from Allen. And it's a curveball that starts over the top of Payne's head and can't make its way back. Reminder, as far as pitch counts go, you got 40 to play with before you start being unavailable for the next day. As the 1-0 misses, I suspect we won't see too many, if any, pitchers crest the 40 mark today. Wind blowing in on an overcast Friday. No longer morning, it's afternoon now. 2-0 pitch. Hit into right field, but the right fielder is there and makes the play. Two down.
Now to bat, number 11, Mason Hackler.
Mason Hackler steps in. Mason's playing right field today. And Mason takes a pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Oh, 1 to Hackler. Hit to the shortstop on 2 hops. He makes the play. It's going to be a long throw over, and it's a little bit wide. So Hackler reaches via the infield single. And the first base runner of the day for Texas is on, and Bryson Mims steps to the plate. Bryson's playing first base. Saw a good defensive play from him in the first inning. And Hackler gets to second on the throw. So Mims with a chance to drive in the go-ahead run here with 2 out. Open stance. And that's a ball. Little Gary Sheffield bat waggle. Can't imagine any of these young men remember him. Some of you watching probably do. 1-0 pitch coming. He takes that low. The runner's going to advance to third without a throw. So now we're a wild pitch or a throwing error away from Texas taking a 1-0 lead here. Mims ahead 2-0. 2-0 pitch, good rip at that one, fouled straight back. Two-one coming. That's driven into right center field. It's going to get down. Run number one's going to score, and Mims puts Longview on the board. I'm sorry, Texas. 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. And Estes steps in. Camden Estes steps in. Mims on first. Let's see if he takes off for second here shortly. He stays put as a fastball misses high on Estes. One-0 coming. Mims takes off. Uh-oh. Oh, they couldn't handle the throw. And he's still second. And now another runner in score position for Texas. They had him picked off and couldn't convert it to an out. One-0's high and in, and Mims is going to trot down to third base. 2-0. So Estes ahead 2-0. Run number two sits on third base, but two down. They fake a throw over. And a 3-ball count now to Estes. And pitch number 19 coming for Allen here for Virginia out of Halifax County. 3-0 pitch coming. Estes takes that for a ball, but looks like Mims is going to trot in after the wild pitch. And the Texas leads 2-0.
Number 16, Kason Amos.
So Kason Amos steps in. Takes a good rip at the first pitch he sees and fouls it back to the net. A 1. And he's off and running. Good throw down, a little bit high, and Estes still second. So continuation of the first game we had here. Every base runner that's reached has attempted and, for the most part, been successful in taking second base. It's 1-1 now. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. That bat looks like a pencil. Driven into right field. Right fielder's back. That is foul, just barely. It's going to be 1-2 when he gets back in the box. A little bit late on that fastball. So Amos back in. 1-2 coming from Allen. Estes is back. They throw behind him as the second baseman came back this time. Reminder to share the feed. Let folks know they can watch Texas versus Virginia here in pool play of Division I of the Ozone World Series. Good breaking ball. Swung on, strike three. The inning is over, but not before the Texas squad can push across. 2. You were watching live DYB World Series Baseball here on the official DYB Facebook page. back. And Biddle's back out for his second inning of action. Thrown 17 pitches so far. Jacob Allen, the opposing pitcher, is going to lead things off for Halifax County, Virginia here in the second. And again, this is a timed game. We won't play 6 in all likelihood. We got through 3 in game number 1 here, but it was a barn burner. 9-7 was the final. And last week, Texas failed to close out the Division II championship. That's why at New Diana, Avon Park, Florida took home the title. So here we go for the top of the second. And Biddle's first pitch of the at-bat comes in a little high. It's 1-0. And that's inside, 2-0. Macon Elliott waits on deck. And Biddle falls behind 3-0 to Allen here. And again, it's pool play. Let's see if the take signs on. Allen hits in the 5 hole in the order. All 4. So a 4-pitch walk gives the leadoff base runner to the Virginia squad out of Halifax County.
Now to bat, number 2, Macon
And brings what would be the tying run to the plate.
Speed up. Speed up.
Macon Elliott steps in, runner on first, shows bunt, pulls it back, strike 1. Oh, win. That's driven into right field, popped up. It's going to fall. And they can't force him at second. So the first 2 runners have reached here in the top of the second inning for Virginia. That time, Elliott with a single into right field.
Number 13, J.J. Nelson.
So single, walk single, and Virginia has 2 on with nobody out. And J.J. Nelson steps to the plate. J.J.'s playing third base. He shows bunt. Gets down a good one. Fielded by Biddle. He looks to third. He can't handle it. Throws over. Not in time, and the ball gets away. Run number 1's going to score. Run number 2 is being held. And 1 run in for Virginia. It's a 2-1 game, and now we've got runners at the corners after an excellent bunt. And the Longview so the Texas manager is going to go out and talk to the ump. I don't have the manager's names here. When we get those, if you could pass those along, I'd appreciate that. So Virginia's got something cooking here.
Number 22, Christian Whitehead.
So J.J. Nelson drives in a run with an excellent bunt. And Christian Whitehead steps in. Runners on the corners, still nobody down. Virginia likely ties this with just about any ball put in play here. Runner takes off. They're going to throw behind the runner at third. That gets into left field, but not far enough for the run to score. And now we've got runners on second and third with nobody down. Not sure if that pitch was called a strike or a ball. I've got it as a ball, and I can change it if I need to. Second pitch of the AB is a ball. Whitehead's playing first base for this Virginia team. And the Texas manager is going to go talk to his pitcher and his infield. While he does that, I'll remind you that DYB is dedicated to building the youth in our communities to become the responsible leaders and parents of tomorrow. The real goal is to teach teams fair play, love of God and country, and leave them better equipped for life as a result of the lessons through the game of baseball. Help us in the Dixie Youth Program by offering your services as a volunteer. You can do so on the website, dybusa.org, or message the page and ask them how you can help. Umpire's calling an official out. So we're going to tell the batter to hold up. We don't have an umpire yet. You can see him talking to the official there at the edge of the screen. Trying to figure out what's going on here. A little delay. The timer doesn't stop. This is burning into our time here. Here we go. 2-0 pitch coming to Whitehead from Biddle. Runners on second, third, still nobody down. Good rip at a fastball, and it's 2-1. Good swing at that pitch. And Biddle comes back to even the count at 2. Again, we really appreciate you watching. Do us a favor and share. Let some folks know where they can watch baseball. 2-2, driven into right field. Right fielder's there. Oh, it gets past him. Both of the base runners are going to score. Whitehead headed to second, and he stops there with a 2 RBI double, and it is 3-2. Virginia leads Texas. Gets past the right fielder out there on a hop. Glove went right over the top of it, and 2 runs score, and there is still nobody down.
Double zero. James Horn.
The first pitch in there to Horn misses high. The catcher for Texas, Markavian Mumphrey, goes out and has a quick chat with the starting pitcher. It was a well hit ball, excellent at bat there by Christian Whitehead. Just served it in the right field. Drove in 2. And the 1-0 pitch misses. So Biddle falls behind Horn. Run number 4 waits out on second base with nobody down. And 31 pitches into his outing, Biddle misses with a 2-0. So we're getting close to that number, that 40 number. And command starting to be a minor issue here for Biddle. So we'll see what the head coach or the manager for Texas decides to do after this at bat, as we've got a 4-pitch walk. We're gonna have time here. So 5 hitters have come to the plate here in the second for Virginia, and all 5 have reached. They've scratched 3 across here and have runners on first and second with nobody down. We're going to have a new pitcher on the mound for Texas. That is number 2, Jacob Hamilton. Scratch that. That is an 8 on his back. I thought I saw a 2. It's Camden Estes. They're going to move to the mound from shortstop. And again, 40 pitches is the amount you can go before you are unavailable tomorrow. And our photographer has no idea the grave amount of danger he's in right now. He's crouched. You can see him crouched behind home plate. And this kid's not loose. I'm going to have to laugh at him if he gets hit because I know him really well. And he should know better than this. Alrighty. Again, while we finish the warm-up pitches, let's talk more about the Diamond Youth Baseball Program. Their scholarship program. Are you aware of the scholarship program available to participants? 100 different $2,000 scholarships were awarded this year. High school seniors are eligible to complete an application and mail it in by March 1st for consideration. If you play DYB in any age division and will be a senior next year, we encourage you to consider this opportunity. Applications are available at the DYBUSA.org website. All right. Here we go. Nathan Hill steps in the first time today, facing a new pitcher. This is Camden Estes on the mound for Texas. Camden Estes on the mound, looking to get out of an early jam here for Texas. First pitch driven deep into left field, and I mean deep. Left fielder's back, and it's gone. 3-run bomb out to left field, and it is 6-2. Absolutely destroyed that first pitch from Estes. Wow. This is the 10th hole in the lineup, the 10-hole hitter.
Up to bat, number 12, Connor Long.
It's a 3-run shot, and it's 6-2 with nobody out. And Long steps in. Connor Long's playing right field. Fouls the first pitch of the at-bat from Estes for a strike.
Please bring all home run balls back to the press box.
He turns on one and pulls it foul. Wide of third base. He's behind 0-2. This is the 11th spot in the order, so the top of the order waits on deck. And the second pitch Estes throws is deposited over the fence. Strike 3 swinging there. And we're headed to the top of the order.
After that, number 3, Cam Saunders.
And Cam Saunders steps in. He grounds it out to third base on the second pitch of the game. First pitch to Saunders is fouled back. 0-1. Breaking ball from Estes. That misses away. It's going to remain, it's going to be 1-1. And 1-1 bounces in, 2-1. Strike 2, I'm sorry. I'm all kinds of crossed up here. All right, so it's 2-2 to Cam Saunders. Nobody on, one down here in the second. That's driven into left field between the third baseman and the shortstop. And another base runner for Virginia here in the second. And he's going to head to second, and he's out. Tried to slip into second base. And he's going to head back to the dugout as out number 1. So 2 down now for Virginia. West Shotwell steps in. He grounded out his first time up. That's 2-0. Foul ball out of play. That's one. It's 2-1.
I would like to announce to let people know, please return all home run balls back to the press box.
Driven to the first baseman with a couple hops, makes the play. And Texas is out of the inning, but not before Virginia scores 6 of their own. And it's 6-2 headed to the bottom of the second. You are watching the 2024 DYB Ozone Division I World Series live. Alrighty, we are back. And that is number 4. Graham Hall going to come in and pitch for Virginia. And Texas is going to be in the 7th spot in the order of Markavian Mumphrey. Reminder, at the end of every second inning, every other inning, we will have a 5-minute hydration break. It is very hot out here. As a reminder, it is August and it is Louisiana. So the kids take 5 minutes and hang out in the shade and hydrate. When they do that, I'll hop out. We'll stay live. Just be looking at a blank field for a couple minutes. I'll run, take my break, hydrate, rehydrate, dehydrate, whatever I got going on in here. And we'll be back shortly, I promise. But before we get there, Texas is going to come to the plate trailing 6-2 in this one. In the first game, if you'd missed it, Florida went scoreless in the top of the first. North Carolina scored 5 in the bottom half. And then Florida scored 7 to take the lead in the top of the second. And then North Carolina scored 4 to retake the lead 9-7 and finished up 9-8 in 3. So,
Up to bat, number 42, Markavian Mumphrey.
a lot of baseball left to play here. Markavian Mumphrey steps in the plate. Recognize that last name. Gonna be a future Lobo. First pitch to Mumphrey, takes a good rip at it, and it is 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Hall. That's outside. And again, if you're watching, thinking about coming down for the rest of this tournament, do so. Beautiful Bossier City has a ton to offer here. And the 1-1 misses low. All right, 2-1. And a fastball with a little cut action on it, maybe. Catches the inside part of the plate, and it's 2-2 on Mumphrey. Texas in red with the white pinstripes. Good swing at a 2-2 pitch, stays alive. And today is the day where these teams wear the uniforms that they wore in league play. And then tomorrow, when elimination play starts, they break out the state-themed stuff. It's interesting what some states choose to do. And the 2-2 misses away. Alabama, for instance, rocked the maroon and white. Tennessee with the smoke gray and orange. Texas went with the cream. And that bounces in. So Mumphrey works the leadoff walk for Texas.
Now for that, Number 30, Jalen Brooks.
And a little rally is started here. Jalen Brooks, as Mumphrey's off and running. And he's still second base easily. And Mumphrey's older brother's a running back. One of the favorites to win the 5A state championship last year in Texas. Athleticism appears to have passed his way as well. As Brooks swings through the 0-1, and it's 0-2 now. One, two. Brooks hitting in the 8th spot in the order with Jacob Hamilton, Parker Manshak, and Graham Poole due up after him. 1-2 coming. And that bounces. 2-2. So Brooks serves the 2-2 into left center field. Shortstop jumps for it, but can't make the play. Another nice at bat. And Texas, looking to answer the big rally from Virginia with one of their own, has the first 2 men on. Walk, then single. Almost an excellent play out there to shortstop by Brooks. He got up and just couldn't hang on to it off the tip of his glove. And Jacob Hamilton steps in. Runner takes off, and they're not going to throw down. They're going to try to bait Mumphrey to come off a third with a throw to the shortstop, who came up to be in position to throw him out. It didn't work. So now Hamilton's got a chance to drive in 2 with a single. A lot of speed on the bases for Texas right now. Good swing at an 0-1 pitch. I might have the count wrong. Is it 0-2? We'll see here in just a second. For those of you who do watch me do this often, you know that I am multitasking at an insane level over here, so sometimes I can't see everything. So what I believe is an 0-2 pitch coming to Hamilton. Stays high. And it is 1-2 now. The ump confirms. And he makes contact and pushes that foul wide of the first base bag. I don't have the coaches' names, but the first base coach for Texas almost made a play on it. We'll do the 1-2 again. Strike 3 call on the outside corner. First out of the inning is a strikeout. And Parker Manshak steps in.
After that, number 24, Parker Manshak.
Parker started out in left field for this Texas team today. And again, runners on second and third, only 1 down, so he could get a run home here with the ball in play. Shows bunt. Fouls it back, and it's 0-1. Parker wearing number 24. That's inside. And it's 1-1. Graham Poole waits on deck. And behind him, the top of the order, and Logan Biddle. First, we've got a 1-1 here coming to Manshak. That's in there for a strike. Good fastball from Hill. And Hill's got a chance here with a strike to close in on getting out of a second, third, nobody out jam here. It's going to take a strikeout, though, in all likelihood, as the 1-2 misses low. Strike 3 swinging, and Manchak is down on strikes. That's going to bring up Poole.
Number 13, Graham Poole.
And Graham Hall has struck out back-to-back batters after being put in a two-runner on no-out jam. Poole slices into right field. It gets through. 1 run is in. They're going to hold. Oh, no. I can't. Was he forced out? I'm not sure if he was forced out, but he's out at first. I'll have to check on that, get an official scoring on that. Not sure if it's 6-2 or 6-3, but we'll be back here in just a second. Actually, we won't. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. We're going to have a hydration break. Okay, we're back, and it was officially a forced out at first, so the run will not score. I'm going to take a quick break. We're going to take a 5-minute hydration break here on the field. We'll be back here in just a second.
Teams, the 5-minute hydration break is now over. You may take the field.
All right, looks like we are back. Unofficially, time-wise, we're in 50 minutes into this one. And Cam Brooks is going to lead things off for Virginia. And it looks like Estes is back out there on the mound. So, again, we really appreciate you tuning in, and we'd like you to click the old share button and get as many people out here watching these young men as we can. Pool play today, so the win or loss today won't impact your ability to be eliminated tomorrow or not. But it will determine who the home teams are in bracket play. Estes is about to start throwing his last few warm-up pitches here, and then we're going to get the top of the third underway.
Now batting, number 8, Cam Brooks.
So Cam Brooks steps in to lead things off. Cam walked, swiped a bag, and scored in the first. And he takes a curveball off the helmet. He's going to trot down to first base as a leadoff base runner. Graham Hall. He just got out of that jam. Strikeout in the force play from the right fielder at first base on what could have been a 2 RBI single to make this a 2-run game. But instead, he holds the lead at 4. Throw over. Brooks is back in plenty of time. Brooks takes off. He's going to roll into second without a throw as that pitch gets past the catcher here. And it's 2-0 now to Hall in the cleanup hole for this Virginia team. That's hit hard into right field. It's going to be a single. Let's see if they send Brooks. They hold him up, and the throw gets away. And the first run of this inning is going to score, and that throw gets into center field. So a single turns into a double, and Virginia leads 7-2. The ball's pulled hard into right field.
Up to bat, number 6, Jacob Allen.
Gonna have a runner at second. Looks like Shotwell is gonna go run, and Jacob Allen steps in. Jacob walked his first time, but now he hits with a runner in scoring position and nobody down here in the third. He hits one of the second basemen on one hop. It gets past him. Another run's gonna roll across. That one's going to be scored an error on the second baseman. It is 8-2.
Now batting, number 2, Macon Elliott.
Two-hopper looked like he fielded it cleanly and just got right through him. Macon Elliott steps in. He's singled in right field. Takes a good rip at a fastball up in the zone. Fouls it back. 0-1.
That's good defense. That's good defense. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Popped up. Third baseman's there and makes the play. First out of the inning for Texas. Trailing 8-2 here in the third. Pool play game number 4 officially.
JJ Nelson.
And J.J. Nelson stepped in, laid down a heck of a bunt his last time up. Got credit with the RBI. Shows bunt again, pulls it back. Runners off. Throw down. Not in time, and the ball rolls harmlessly into center field. Not sure if they're going to call that a strike or not. And it looks like they did. He says 1 ball, 1 strike, but that was the first pitch of the at-bat. That's away. 1-1. That misses inside. 2-1. Nelson hits in the 7th spot in the order, playing third base today for this Virginia team. Dribbling to the pitcher, he makes the play and throws over. And out number 2 in the books. Runner advances to third. And Texas has a chance to get out of here, only trailing 8-2.
Now to bat, Christian Whitehead.
Christian Whitehead roped a double into right field his last time up, scored 2 runs, a 2 RBI double. Big swing. Fouls it back, and it's 0-1. Do it for Texas. Fast they can get the third out here. At the top of the order, Logan Biddle, Carson Payne, and Mason Hackler. Good looking curveball. Looks like it might have fooled Whitehead. And it drops in for a strike, 0-2. Another one. Swung on and missed. They're going to have to throw down to first. And they do. And that's it for the top of the third. But Virginia scores 2 more. We'll be back here with the bottom half in just a couple seconds. You're watching the 2024 DYB Ozone Division I World Series live here on the official DYB Facebook page. All right, we're back. And as you can see, another pitcher on the mound for Virginia. He is Wes Shotwell. Wes started this one out in center field. So the lefty's going to come on here for Virginia and try to get him through this third. Little under an hour into this one. Or maybe even right at an hour. Again, I started the stream about an hour and 2 minutes ago in the unofficial time over here. And looks like Brooks is going to move behind the plate. And the top of the order up for Texas. And Logan Biddle struck out his first time up.
Leading off is number 10, Logan Biddle.
So Biddle steps in. Texas needing base runners and a bunch of them here. First pitch to the lefty misses high. And he ducked in and almost clipped his bat on the way by. And he's ahead 2-0. And that catches the outside part of the zone. Again, that is West Shotwell on the mound. Another good pitch. Outside corner, strike two. Breaking ball just missed the outside corner. Another good one. And the count is now full. 3-2 to Biddle. Ball four. Leadoff base runner for Texas. And Payne, Carson Payne steps in. Payne flew out his first time up. And again, Texas needs base runners. Trailing by 6 here in the top of the third. In a timed game, so they're not going to get all 4 of these trips to the plate. That ball's thrown into center field. And Biddle scores second. He's scored. He'll take a good throw to get him at third, and it's not in time. So Biddle steals second and advances to third on a throw. And 1-0 to Payne now. Chance to drive in the third run of the game for Texas. That misses the top of the zone. Shotwell walked the leadoff man and has fallen behind the second man here, 2-0. Almost hits him, gets past. Biddle thought about it, but wisely makes his way back to third as Brooks made a good play on that. And he would have been out. So Payne ahead 3-0 here. Almost certainly has the take sign with the 3 and 4 hitters due up next. So ball 4. Back-to-back walks for Texas to lead off the bottom of the third.
Number 11, Mason Hackler.
Mason Hackler unofficially beat out an infield single. His first time up. Not sure what the official scoring would be, but for our sake, we'll give him the single. We're going to have a little mound visit here as Coach Saunders is going to go out and talk to his infield. 10 pitches into his outing. Shotwell is yet to record an out, and Texas is threatening a little bit. Had a barn burner the first time up. let's just hope that game number 3 today between Louisiana and South Carolina can be as much fun as these first two. So Mason Hackler, big right fielder for Texas, steps in. It's a good swing and rips it down the line. Third baseman gets a glove on it, but one run's going to score on a single deflected off of the third baseman's gloves into left field. The shortstop grabs it, but it's 8-3 now.
Number 4, Bryson Mims.
So Bryson Mims steps in. He drove in a run his first time up. And the first pitch curveball floats high out of the zone. Bryson Mims, your first baseman for Texas, takes that one for a strike. And it is 1-1. 5-run game here. Nobody down, though. 2 on for Texas. That bounces in there. The squad's playing out of Longview, Texas. Just about an hour west of here. Virginia playing out of Halifax County. Two-1 to Mims. Hot shot to third baseman. He makes the play. Gets it over to first. Looks like he's able to convert it to out. He hangs on. Good play by the first baseman there, digging that out. So 1 down, but the runners advance. And now 2 in scoring position. And that is Macon Elliott down there at first base with a good play. And the Texas coach is going to go ask the umpire if he thought he might have pulled him off the bag, and we're all good. So Mims grounds out, and Camden Estes steps in. Camden, he walked his last time up. Got a chance to drive in runs 4 and 5 here if he can find a hole. That's in there for a strike. Swings at a curveball. It gets past. Run doesn't score. It's still 8-3 now. 0-2 count. Coming to Estes here. His current pitcher on the mound. It's on 26 pitches, so he's got a few more to go here before we likely see a pitch and change. The 0-2 coming. And that's fouled out of play. Took a good hack at a high fastball there. And the 1-2 misses away. I'm sorry, the 0-2 misses away to make it 1-2. I even pressed the 1 strike button, 1 ball button. Curveball. He waits on it and pulls it foul. So we'll come back and do the 1-2 again. And one last reminder, share, share, share. Let's get a big audience as we can for these young men. One-two from Shotwell. Just misses the outside part of the plate. Curveball driven into center field, right at the center fielder. It's going to fall in front. But run number 4 is going to score on an RBI single to center field by Camden Estes. So it's 8-4 now. So Kason Amos steps in. Kason struck out his first time up. 2 men on, still only 1 down. And he takes the first pitch of the AB just outside for a ball, 1-0. That ball's popped into shallow left. Left fielder's there. Underneath it, puts it away. And Shotwell is an out away from getting his team back in the dugout, leading by 4. So Marcavian Mumphrey steps in. He walked his first time up. And I can promise you this young man has some power. One swing of the bat could change the complexion of this one quickly. Lays off a high one. Ball 1. (1-0) from Shotwell to Mumphrey. That misses inside. So big time hitters count here for the Lobo catcher. Let me see the Texas catcher. I've only done that twice today. The Texas catcher, Mumphrey. He takes a fastball right down the middle. So Shotwell steps off the mound and walks back. Hackler. 2-1 coming to Mumphrey. Hit hard into right center field. That's getting all the way to the wall. 1 run's going to come across. Second run's going to come across, and it is 8-6 on an RBI double from Mumphrey. That ball was hit fairly well to right center field.
How much time's left?
Time.
How much time's left? 20 minutes?
You heard that. 20 minutes left. So if Texas can get in the dugout and get the 4th started, they will have a chance to hit in the bottom half no matter what. Jalen Brooks steps in. Swings at the first pitch. Strike 1. Oh, 1 to Brooks. That misses high. So officially 19 minutes left to go in this one. And once the next batter is retired, we are locked in for the 4th inning no matter what. Runner takes off and reaches third before the ball makes it to home plate. Mumphrey still third without a throw, and it's 2-1 now. Good rip, another curveball swings over the top of it. The Shotwell, a couple good curveballs, and we're even at 2 here. It's full. Jacob Hamilton waits on deck. Full count pitch to Brooks. And that's a curveball there. Strike 3 swinging. But Texas scores 4 to get right back in it. And we're headed to the top of the 4th here live on the official DYB Facebook page. Alrighty, welcome back. And Texas, again, fights back, only trailing by 6 now. 2-run single in the right field negated by a force out at first base, or we very well could be tied right now. And number 8, Camden Estes, back out on the mound for Texas. And in the order, I believe we should have Whitehead up, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out in just a second. Again, I've got so much going on over here that keeping an accurate book is the absolute least of my concerns. But we're playing the whole 4th now that we started it, unless we have a walk-off win in the bottom half. So as he finishes up his warm-up pitches, I'm heading to the comments. See if I missed anything. It's gonna be James Horn probably here. All right, appreciate you tuning in. And if you want to volunteer to help out the Diamond Youth Baseball program, you can do so at dybusa.org, or you can message the admins at the page you are watching this game on and tell them you would like to help, and they can point you in the right direction. Should be the final couple of warm-up pitches coming from Estes here. And it is. Mumphrey throws down. Got some changes in the field here. I'll get to them when I see them.
Leading off the inning, 0-0. James Horn.
Looks like Payne's at second base still. Hackler at first. The first pitch to Horn. Catches the zone. Strike 1. And it's 0-2 quickly. Curveball just inches away from putting Horn on. He's able to get out of the way of that one, and it's 1-2. And the 1-2 is going to miss. Popped up. First baseman's over, but it's way out of play. That's it, strike 3. One down quickly. And Nathan Hill is going to step in.
Nathan Hill.
A reminder that next year, the 2025 DYB World Series will be in Dunn, North Carolina, and Lexington, South Carolina. Start making your plans to get out that direction. The first pitch from Estes to Hill. That misses away. So Hill's fastball miss is typically outside, and the curveball he can't seem to get on top of it. He does that one. Grounds to third base. Play made cleanly, 2 down. Nice play out there by Case and Amos. And Connor Long steps in. And Estes has got a chance to get his team back to the dugout, only trailing by 2, with a chance to win it in the bottom of the 4th in what will be almost certainly the final inning, as we have reached about the hour 21-ish minute mark unofficially. And that miss is high. Popped up, right side. Second baseman over and makes the play. And Texas is headed back to the dugout. No runs on the board for Virginia. Texas got a chance to tie it or win it here with 2 in the bottom of the 4th. You're watching DYB World Series Baseball live on the official DYB Facebook page. Back. Let's see who's on the mound. Looks like 13 at a pitching chain. It's going to be J.J. Nelson out there. Trying to close things out for Virginia. In day 1 here of the Ozone Division I World Series. Texas, as we approach the time limit, needs 2 to tie, 3 to win. Bottom of the 4th here.
Coming out of the game with 34 pitches. Making way for pitcher number 13, J.J. Nelson.
And a reminder, if you're watching, every single Ozone Division I game will be live streamed here on the DYB's official Facebook page and YouTube channel. And some select majors and AAA games have been moved over to these fields, so we can bring those to you too. Absolutely, we'll have the championship games for you. And as games become a little bit more important and we start to shake out the brackets, some of those will be moved over here too. So not subscribe, follow the DYB Facebook page so you get notifications when that happens. And Jacob Hamilton steps in. We're at the 9, 10, 11 part of the order.
Number 2, Jacob Hamilton.
And that's outside for a ball. Needing a base runner to bring the top of the order up with a chance to tie it. But first things first. Nelson's first pitch to Hamilton misses away. And the second misses low. Hamilton struck out his first time up. Ahead 2-0 here. Good swing at that. Fouled it back to the net, 2-1. Ball's grounded. The catcher's going to field it, but it's going to roll foul. If that stays fair, Hamilton's on with an infield single. A lot of speed getting down that line. But Jacob's going to come back, and we're going to get ready for a 2-2. Stays alive. Another foul tip. Still 2-2. Again, one last reminder, this is pool play. Doesn't affect your win-loss record as far as elimination goes. Still important to get off to a hot start here in Bossier. 2-2 coming to Hamilton from Nelson. Outside corner, strike 3. So 1 down. We are approaching that hour and a half mark. Not sure where we stand, but it's got to be getting close.
Now batting, number 24, Parker Manshak.
So Parker Manshak steps in. And Parker, he went down swinging his last time up. Curveball. Doesn't make it back to the plate. 1-0. That pitch spotted on the outside corner. Evens the count. Look around to first. Took a tricky hop. Whitehead tabs the base. And Texas down to their, well, I don't want to speak too soon. We are really close to that 90 minutes. We're talking within a minute or two from being 90 minutes. As Graham Poole steps in. Takes the first pitch low for a ball. So Graham could be the final at bat of the game, or could we may just roll to the 5th. We'll see here. Strike 1. So officially at 3 minutes. So if Graham is retired here quickly, it's over. I'm sorry, we're going to the 5th. It's 2-1 here. And I wonder if Virginia knows how much time's left. If they do, a little stall tactic going on here. Pulled ahead 2-1. Third baseman has a play on it. Throw over. Gets past him. So the Lobos are going to bring, the Texas teams are going to bring the tying run to the plate here in the form of the leadoff man, Logan Biddle. Third trip to the plate today. He's walked and K'd.
Now batting, number 10, Logan Biddle.
2 down now. Getting real close to that 90-minute mark. Texas trails by 2 outs, 1 on here in the bottom of the 4th. Big rip. Bottom fell out of that one. Strike 1. Biddle's back in. And that misses wide. Here comes the 1-1 to Biddle. Nelson set, runner on first. Stays high, big swing at that. And it's 1-2. And Nelson steps off. Foul tip, strike 3, swinging.
Time has expired.
And that is it. Texas falls to Virginia 8-6 in officially game number 4 here in pool play.
We got 3 minutes. Y'all just told me we had 3 minutes left.
That was 4 minutes ago.
Is the game over? Why?
I'm going to turn the crowd mic down because he's yelling into it. All right, we're back. All right. So we will see you back here in just a couple minutes for the final game of the day on Field 9. You've been watching Texas versus Virginia.